Hello and welcome to Tech Tips. This month we'll be taking a look at Tastic Efficiency with Google Chrome. Let's dive into all of the options that you have with tab groups in Google Chrome. Okay, let's say that you have all of your things that you start up every day. So your Google Drive, your Gmail, your calendar, etc. So here I have them all open up in a window, and how I'm going to create a tab group so that way they collapse and don't spread out and be smaller on my Chrome window. I'm going to go ahead and right click on the tab itself, and I'm going to say add tab to group, and I'm going to create a new group for this. So I'm going to say new group. Now here is where I can have some fun, and I can right click and add in an emoji if I want to. Let's just say I want to put the sun in there because it's going to be my startup for every day before I start, and I'm going to pick a color if I want. Now, after I have set up that tab group, I'm ready to go, and now I'm going to do our next step. So you're going to see here that underneath my calendar now, it has that pink line. Well, I can do a couple things. I can right click on my Google Keep now, and I'm going to say add tab to group, and now here I see my startup. And let's say I want to add my drive. So I could also right click and do it, or I could take this tab and drag it so it's in between somewhere in my pink area that you'll see here. And then now, instead of having all these tabs open in my Chrome, if I click the tab group name that I created, Startup, you're going to see that it just collapsed all of those tabs together to save me some space. So here we go, right? I open and close. Now, let's say I want to save this tab group for later. So I can do a couple other things. So I can go ahead and right click on that tab group name. I can say save group and click that on. And what it's going to do, if I close out of this, you'll notice here it has put my saved group into my bookmark bar, actually, which is really awesome. So of course you can do Control-Shift-T to bring back your tabs and your tab groups, etc. But this is such a great organizational way to do that. One last thing, if you want to remove tabs from your tab group, you can go ahead and right click again. You could say remove from group if you want to take that out. And then the last thing I wanted to show you about the tab groups today is you can actually move that tab to a whole nother window. So you can have multiple Chrome windows open at a time. So new window would allow me to move that specific tab out, or I can actually take this startup, click and hold down my mouse cursor, and drag it out so it's its own window that way as well. All right, check it out and see what you think. Okay, now that I have those tab groups saved though, what if my battery goes dead or my computer shuts down unexpectedly? How do I save them so it comes right back? Here's what we're going to do. So we're going to go ahead and come over to our three dots, or our snowmen on the right side. We're going to go down to Settings in Google Chrome. And from there, we're going to go to the On Startup on the left side. If you make sure that you have selected Continue where you left off, no matter if your Chromebook or laptop dies unexpectedly or something happens and it shuts down, you'll be able to open up your Chrome browser and start right where you left off with all of those tab groups. I don't know about you, but sometimes I have 60 tabs open. So how can I find a tab quickly when they're this big? So I'm going to show you how. Searching your tabs. Okay, so let's say you have a ton of tabs. This is a short amount. So we're going to come all the way over to the right side of your Chrome window, and there's a little drop-down arrow. Click that, and you'll see all my hidden tabs there. Up in the top, though, I can say, let's find our mail. Type mail, boom, there it is. I can click on it, I'm good to go. Let me find my drive. Type drive, boom, there it is. I have different ones open. I can go ahead and click those. Use that search tab option anytime you have a ton of tabs open. Maybe you didn't get to organize them yet into their tab groups. I hope you found all those Tastic Efficiency tools helpful for you to organize your Chrome browser. See you later.